Welcome to the 2009 14th annual Galletta's Go-Kart Classic 200. Here is Chris Stevens, time traveling the number 4. First lap is a 16:45. 16:45 for Chris in Galletta Sports. The first time he's driven the 4 since the 1990s in a Classic. Second lap, 16:47. Second one on the track will be Matt Stevens in the 33.
That was Chris with a 16:45.
And here is Matt getting his warm-up lap. There is a slick patch in the middle of the back straight. That will slow the time some. Green flag for Matty Joey. He is going for his 10th Classic. There's his first time. It is a 16:57. 16:57 or 59, excuse me. 16:59. The second time we did not get it. We had a scoring error, but we think Matt got a 16:9 with his second time. Here is Russell Hockey, who just took third place in the points with that last race, the Speed Monkey Merchant race. First on the clock there, I think, was Ross getting a 16:56. Second lap, Russell got a 16:22. Fastest time of the night, beating Chris and Matt so far. Here is Melissa Stevens. $16.94 for Melissa in her first lap. Oh! And Melissa clobbers the side of the coal frame greenhouse. Here it is again, slow-mo, a little high and into the grass. That one was a 2079 because of leaving the track. Here is Tim Galletta in the Galletta's number 9. Green flag for Tim. $17.29 for Tim's first time. We had one more lap. We're having some scoring problems. Tim spins out and hits the inside hub rail. He'll get his second lap later. 17:26, I believe. Here is Jesse, the body Vivlamore, in the Galletta's number 0. It was formerly the double O for Jesse's favorite driver, Joe Gozick, but since he retired from driving for a good 7-8 years, we just turned it into the 0. $17.53. Jesse gets a $17.53 for his first lap. $17.33 is quicker of the two. Here comes Shadow Russell in his brand spanking new Shadow 26 kart that Wesley Alger spent pretty much a week plus on the frame, and Matt spent a week plus on the motor. Together they pulled it off just in time to get this on the track. He's going to try to do what Doug Didero did in the 2008 Material Speedway Classic, win in his very first race in the car. Newly rebuilt. Let's see what kind of a time he gets. An 1691. That will not be good enough for a win. He's got to speed it up. The Russell Mobile. The 26 gets a 1870. 1870 for his second time. Here is our only first-time rookie, a replacement driver for Gary Miller. Gary Miller's hand-picked replacement as he was in Pennsylvania watching a sprint car race, excuse me. First lap on the clock for J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis in the 24. First lap, 17:22. In the Gary Miller number 24. It's technically, I call it a half Galletta's kart because Gary always has Matt help do most of the work fixing it, so. And there we go. That one was a 17:09 for JD. In his first time ever, he won. We didn't get it on tape. They had a B main before the time trials with the two rookies. And JD won that one. Here is Shadow's father, George Russell. He has prior dirt experience and raced earlier this season. Drove very well. Looking to do well in his first ever Galletta's Classic. In the Galletta's number 2. Always a fast kart, especially since it's been rebuilt. Jason Mills won a feature convincingly earlier this year in that machine. That was a 1664 for George. George Russell, 1664. And his second lap was a 1694. 1694 for George Russell. Here is Melissa Stevens. She is qualifying a backup car. Galettas, we have strange rules. You can't qualify a backup. When after the time trials, the driver has to pick what kart they want to drive and go with the time that they got in that kart as their starting grid position. Melissa's first lap is a 1693, which was a very, very close to her number 80. Oh, almost loses it there. 17:03 for Melissa in her second lap in the 19. She is selecting that one to start the Classic. Here's Tim Galletta. He should have taken out the 7. But we are getting him a makeover lap because of a timing error. He did not get his second lap on the clock. Winding out over the wet patch. And Tim got a 1726 with that one. Here's Chris Stevens. He has already pre-selected the 4, but he will qualify the 8. He's had a lot of bad luck with that number 8, so he's decided against it. 16:72 for the first lap in the number 8. Chris has driven that in every Classic since 2004's Classic. 16:60, so he is quicker in the 4, which he already predetermined he would start with. Here's Jesse Fiddlemore now in the number 6. He is trying to qualify it. Green flag for Jesse. Number 6 was one of the fastest cars in last weekend's time trial testing session. 17:60. 17:60 for Jesse. Driving around the wet patch now. The rains we had pretty much for over a full week. That is a 17:65. Here's Matt Stevens now. Oh, he's back out in the 33 to get his second lap. Matt driving right through the wet patch. It does not concern him. Matty Joe trying to get the pole. He got a, wow, he almost went off the track there. He got a 16:58. Try to get him at him. And a 16:60. He actually tied Chris in the 8. So Chris in the 8 and Matt in the 3 were pretty much equal. Oh, excuse me. No, wait a minute. I messed up. It was a 16:49. Matt with a 16:49 for his second lap in the 33. He did not get the pole. Matt with a 16:58 here in the number 3. He will determine whether he drives the 3 or the 33. This year he's actually driven the 3 more than the 33 for the first time since it's been built. And 16:60 for Matt's second time.